Hello, guys. Good evening. And this is Mike, Mr. Typhoon Padua, returning to our latest weather analysis for the today, February 11, late night of February 11, up to February 14, 2026, Wednesday to Saturday. This is our English version, brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. If you would like to view the Tagalog version, kung gusto niyo ang Tagalog version, just click on the link here. And if you're watching via Facebook, just browse our page via the latest postings for the Tagalog version. This is also brought to you by Aboitiz Power and the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Lenny Robredo and our Honorable Vice Mayor Gabi Bordado. So let's begin with our update. We don't have any tropical cyclones forming over the Western Pacific or any LPAs. It's the usual suspects, the Northeast Monsoon and the Shear Line, which is currently has moved back over the Bicol region, but it is milder, not intense. The rainfall is much in the afternoon we experience here, and it's only drizzles to light rains. And here are here is the latest fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page. As you can see, the shear line has begun to weaken, although there's still some low-level clouds here at this location. Here's the shear line, so it's still affecting Bicol region. Down here over the Visayas, we have now the easterly surface wind flow moving over these areas, including the area of Mindanao. So these are warm easterlies, which could produce thunderstorms and rain showers in the afternoon or evening. The Northeast Monsoon is still affecting this area of currently. You still have the Northeast Monsoon, but it's quite weaker as well. And if you're wondering what's this westward moving system to the east of the Visayas, this is a tropical wave moving towards the east. Moving towards the west, and this is expected to also bring some rain showers and thunderstorms across the coastal waters of eastern Visayas within the next couple of days. And here's the zoom in satellite animation, fast 24-hour loop from windy.com. And for the past 24 hours, the shear line of Visayas has migrated up north, affecting Bicol region, but it's quite weak, okay, not strong. And here's the what we call as a tropical wave moving towards the west in the direction of eastern Visayas. This cloudiness will as well dissipate in the next 24 to 48 hours. And since we are on the latter part of the week or moderate La Nina, we expect these conditions to weaken in the coming months. Here's the latest on the 24-hour rainfall forecast accumulation. And for Thursday, we expect some showers across the areas of the Bicol region. Okay, on in just passing showers over these areas like Catanduanes, Partido, in Camarines Sur, and the eastern sections of eastern sections of Albay and Sorsogon. Okay, so far it will remain that way. On Friday the 13th, this shear line will migrate over the area of northern Quezon and Aurora, the coastal waters. So Pudillo will get affected by this 30 to 50 millimeters of rain, and also the eastern sections of Catanduanes. So far so good. This is the only area which could have experience some rainfall and thunderstorms on Friday the 13th. On Valentine's Day, we expect that the shear line will again move back to the area of Isabela, Eastern Cagayan, and Eastern Isabela, Eastern Cagayan, and eastern sections of Luzon, which includes Ocora and Northern Quezon. Over the Biloc region and the rest of the country, it will be fair with isolated to scattered rain showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon or evening. And on Sunday, we could see the shear line here over Northern Cagayan, just concentrating over that area. And the shear line is weakening based on the February 15 forecast. So it looks like February 14 and 15. Okay, so this is the February 15 forecast. We could see some improvement of the weather, particularly when it comes to the volume of rainfall across our country. And on Monday, this is February 16, still okay. Okay, the weather is fine, except for some showers here over the eastern sections of Luzon, including the Bicol region. And if we move this slider into February 17, we could see the eastern sections, a small area of eastern Cagayan, will still experience some 50 to 100 millimeters of on and off rainfall. The rest is back to normal. Okay, and then for the pressure and wind forecast, there's nothing to show you here. It's generally easterlies or northeast monsoon, shear line, and so far by next week, the northeast monsoon will weaken a bit until another surge, not so strong, just mild, will affect extreme northern zone and into the eastern sections of our country, including Visayas and Sulu Archipelago are also being affected by these lower temperatures of the northeast monsoon. Okay, so far it's generally northeast monsoon for the next 1 to 2 weeks, with the second week highly uncertain as you observe here. Okay, so far so good. For the wave heights, 2 to 3 meters will be expected here over the east of Bicol region, eastern Visayas, and eastern Mindanao because of the easterlies and the shear line, and some winds also, but about by the northeast monsoon. And it will remain that way for the next 5 days through the weekend until Monday, February 16. We could continue to observe the wave heights here of 2 to 2.5 meters due to the easterlies affecting the eastern sections of Bicol region, eastern Visayas, and eastern Mindanao. And so far it's good for fishing and sea travel. Just take all necessary precautions against squall lines passing by or squalls, which could generate some strong gust of wind and large waves. And so far that's the latest on our end when it comes to the weather analysis of our country. So far everything is okay. This is Mr. Typhoon Padua saying we'll see you again this weekend for another update. Thank you so much for watching. God bless always.